Good Friday evening, church family. This is our Friday night cooking show. I figured, I thought we might start the cooking show with a song that Sister Nicole wrote a while ago, at least 10 years plus, and look for it on iTunes soon because a lot of people are asking for it. So we're going to put it on iTunes so you can purchase it, and you've been hearing it. Hit it. Said I wanna be. I just cannot get enough. The power of one. Unity, we have one. All right now, they can tell you when I cook a lot, all the time. I play music and I dance all over the kitchen and I just have a blast. All right. All right. That was just a little fun. Okay. Back to cooking. Oh Lord, I hope the saints don't judge me for doing a few little moves. All right. I'm cooking what I have in the pantry. We discussed on the group, the church group chat, and we came up with all these ideas of different things that I do. But ultimately, I have to be able to cook what's in the pantry, which is part of the quarantine, and showing you all different things to cook to help you use what's in the pantry. So guess what we're going to make? My classic chocolate chip cookie. You'll want this recipe, all right? Let's start with, we're going to cream together our butter and our sugar. This is 2 sticks of salted butter, all right? I'm gonna give this a little assistance. 2 sticks of salted butter. That bowl is kind of ugly. So that's 2 sticks of salted butter, and I have here 1 cup of packed brown sugar. Isaac's on a ladder recording. So there's my 2 sticks of salted butter, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar. All right. We are going to cream these 2 together. Here we go. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California. I'm sure that's probably not the song you all want to hear. Would you all rather hear something by Hezekiah Walker, John P. Key, or Michael Jackson? Don't answer. Okay, we have creamed together our butter, brown sugar, and sugar. Now, I'm going to add to this 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. So remember, I'm adding 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. So I'm just going to add that here. All right. And you'll have to forgive me. I'm going to step here for just a second to grab the vanilla. Just chill out for 1 minute. You know what? Cue the music or something and let them dance for the Lord right there. No twerking, y'all. All right, cut. Amen. It's okay to dance, but don't be sexual with it and nasty. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so now here we have 1 tablespoon of vanilla. When you watch the cooking shows, a lot of times they'll say, good vanilla. Oh gosh. All right, now let's add that. Let's mix this together. I'm telling you, if you like the snickerdoodles, you will love this. All right. I think that's good right there. All right, now we're going to our dry ingredients. In this bowl, I have sifted, keep in mind, what did I just say? Sifted. I have sifted flour. I have 2 cups plus 1/4 of a cup of sifted flour and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I do this in 3 batches. Okay, this is the thing that had butter all on it. So we're just going to add now, if you notice, I'm going to mix the rest by hand with a spoon. I'm no longer using the electric mixer. Okay? Is Isaac showing a nice shot? Can you see Isaac? He gave a thumbs up. I don't want him to fall off the ladder. Jesus. Very simple recipe, but I tell you, you'll probably ditch all your other chocolate chip recipes and use this one. You see, I'm just adding a little bit more of the flour. I'm kind of mashing with the back of the spoon. I'm not making a mess. I started to make 2 pumpkin bars, but the crew told me they didn't think anybody would be interested. All right, that's the rest of our flour. Let's mix this together. Okay, I think Isaac is probably getting that on the camera. Look, I'm using the back of the spoon. You don't want to be too crazy because then you don't want the cookies to turn out rough. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so I think that's good right there. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like it when chocolate chip cookies have so many chocolate chips that it hardly seems like there's any cookie. So I'm only going to use 1.5 cups of chocolate chips, semi-sweet. You could use whatever you want at this point. If you want, you could use white chocolate chips. You could put pecans in here. Now, actually, I made this, Adjutant Philip made these for me last night. He followed the recipe or the night before. And what we used, chocolate chips and pretzels, because Isaac has been on a vanilla ice cream, pretzels, and chocolate chip kick. So I added pretzels. So this is kind of like a base. You could do anything to this. You could do a little bit of coconut with chocolate chips and pecans. You may want to do white chocolate chips with cranberries and pecans. That's a good mix. All right, we're adding 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. I hope that wasn't too loud. And this is the recipe. What we're going to do after this is, if you can wait, chill it overnight. I'm telling you, well, we're not going to chill it overnight today. But if you're not going to chill the dough overnight, at least chill it for 20 minutes, okay? At least 20 minutes. If you can let it chill an hour, do an hour. But this is the finished product right here, okay? And of course, I'm going with this recipe. I'm also going to put the baking sheets in the refrigerator with this for 20 minutes. All right, so I'll come back in 20 minutes to show you step 2. Okay, the dough has been in the refrigerator for 20 minutes and the cookie sheets have been in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. You're going to set your oven at 375 degrees. This is a cookie scooper. This is an ice cream scooper. Now, let me be honest, I tend to make cookies with this one. So there was a debate on the group chat, what's a big cookie and a small cookie? Whenever I use the cookie scooper, that's a small cookie to me. This is a larger cookie. But if you use an ice cream scooper, you probably want to cook the cookies 11 minutes. I'm going to use the cookie scooper. And so I'm going to say we're going to cook these 8 to 9 minutes, okay? So now I'm just simply going in like this, as you can see. I don't like the way that formed. Let me just put my hands in this dough a little bit because I'm not liking, it's too crumbly. Okay, so you see me just, are you getting me, Isaac? I'm just kind of mashing it together. Okay, now I'm just going to take my cookie scooper. Can you see? You let the cookie scooper do the work. Okay, and I'm not going to bore you the entire time with this process, but you're just going to use your cookie scooper, just like that. See how quick it goes? And this way, you sort of know too, you have uniform size cookies. Now, when you put them in, don't press them down. They're going to flatten out, I promise you. If they don't flatten out, you've done something wrong. Okay? All right. So I'm going to put these in 375 degrees oven for 8 to 9 minutes. I'm just going to watch them. Of course, if you want your cookies a little bit more brown, you may want to cook them the 9 minutes. Okay? You just kind of have to watch that, eye that. Ovens cook differently. Isn't that true? I know many of you who cook on a regular can attest to that, that different ovens cook differently. All right? So that's the process. I will come back when these are done cooking and I have the first dozen. Okay, the cookies baked for 9 minutes. Of course, I'm putting them in this type of a dish because I'll be traveling tomorrow, coming back home on day 40 of the 24-hour prayer circuit. But here are the cookies. Now, I must say, I consider this to be a small cookie. I wish that I would have made them bigger, but nevertheless, they still taste good. I mean, look, can you see? And I'm gonna do like my aunt. My aunt always, she would go, Jesus, thank you, Lord. Look at, come on now. Let's taste that. You must try this recipe. Cue the music. All right, see you next time. Enjoy.